Can I kind of ask how this transaction goes? So can I pretend to be the guy and you treat me like you treated him?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Goddess Tati.
You're supposed to get down on a knee. You don't have to get down on a knee because...
Word. They have to get down on their knees.
Baby,
in public?
In public. What do you mean?
Baby, for real?
Yes.
Okay, so they have to get on the knees.
Get down on the knees.
Hi, Goddess Tati.
Hi, Goddess Tati.
I know they can't look at you.
Don't look at me.
Okay.
Don't look at me yet. Hi, Goddess Tati.
Hi, Goddess Tati.
Kiss my foot.
Oh, hell.
I don't know how long until I pop out another baby.
See, you can't plan life according to when you're going to pop out another baby, because according to my plan, I wasn't going to pop out another baby, and I have, in fact, popped out another baby.
You have.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What? I didn't pop her out.
No.
The doctor did.
Plopped her out.
Emergency C-section out.
Emergency C-section.
Yeah.
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 7 layers.
Thing is, deep. Thing is, I didn't plan on that, though.
You didn't plan on that.
So I would get the titties now.
I'm just going to get the titties now.
We all support it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Are we on?
We are.
They support it.
They support it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank you. Welcome back to Edit That Out.
That's us.
You guys, it was such a crazy morning.
This morning has
when
been
I tell you,
a doozy.
it's a miracle that we're here.
Honestly,
it's a miracle that we're here.
Because the way I wanted to text and be like, I can't.
Do we do podcasts today?
Do we film?
Do we do podcasts at all?
Do we? Well, no, at all, yes. But
Yeah.
today,
Of all days.
of all days,
But we do not have a pod this week, guys. So we love you.
we love you so much.
This is literally for y'all. Because if I had one batch, the way I would have been like, yo.
Maybe
Maybe not today.
we're gonna skip today. We'll be back next weekend.
Because you know what? I'm just going to start out with my thorn.
Go ahead.
I thought I had pink eye.
Ew.
That's your thorn, not the other thing?
What?
What thing?
What other thing?
What Maverick did to you?
Oh, well, that goes along with the story. Okay, so Jameson had pink eye. Okay, Jameson got pink eye Monday or Tuesday. I'm not really sure when.
One of the
Doesn't
days.
matter.
No.
You know what's crazy? I'm going to sound like a horrible mom because my thorn isn't that my baby got pink eye. It's about me.
Here's the thing. Kids get problems every day.
All the time. And also, kids are magical. They will get sick for like an hour and then be perfectly fine the rest of the day.
Us, on the other hand,
We suffer. So
Jesus.
this is what happened. Jameson got pink eye Monday or Tuesday. Again, I don't remember. But he got pink eye. And so we had to definitely take care of that, like with a quickness and with so much like I have never used so much hand sanitizer in my life and like barricaded certain areas of the house.
Well, yeah.
Because pink eye spreads like a wildfire.
Yes, it does.
100, like the second that I heard that what it could possibly be, I was like, please let it be anything else other than pink eye. It was pink eye Mary. So the way that we still co-sleep with him. So the way that Brandon literally shares a pillow with this boy. The way that they ignore me at night because they just cuddle with each other.
of course,
But I'm still on that bed.
you're there.
But I'm still on that bed. And I am breastfeeding a baby, a newborn. Mary, the way I can't pass that on to a newborn. Can you imagine? So yeah, I had to be very careful. I had to hand sanitize like a muh. I had to Lysol spray everything, Clorox wipe everything after him being near it. And by the way, he was just rubbing his eyes on everything.
Of course.
He was uncomfortable. He was itchy.
Of course.
It's pink eye. It's not fun.
I'm and then I'm
I've never had it before in my life. I've never had it before in my life.
You never had pink eye?
Never had pink eye in my life.
I've had it.
Boy mom?
I've had it one time.
Okay.
Boy mom.
Boy mom.
It's not.
I can only imagine.
It's honestly gross. Like for a kid, you see it and you're like, ew, gross. But then to
Yes.
feel it on your
Yes.
own body, you're like, this is the most disgusting thing.
Yeah.
What?
And then, so when I went to urgent care, he was like, is your son potty training by any chance? And I was like, yes, he is. And they were like, yeah, that's what they're most likely to get it. Because they're not clean. Like we try to get Jameson to like
Okay.
really wash his hands after he goes potty. And he does. But when he gets an itchy butt, he just sticks his hand down there. And then does he does he sanitize after every single scratch? Probably
Of
not.
course
He's
not.
a boy.
Of course not.
You know what I mean? So I wake up Friday because it was the day that I was supposed to go watch the F1 movie, the movie that I've been waiting to watch for 2 years, Mary. Friday morning, we got our showtime at 12 because we were going to take Autumn.
Right.
Yeah. I woke up Friday morning and I almost ran out of bed because as I was like, good morning, like rubbing my eye, something stung so bad and something felt real gritty, really bad. And I literally, like, I didn't scream, but I yelled at Brandon, watch the baby, because I had already put Maverick in the bed to
Right.
feed her. And then when I went to, like, hello, yeah, I felt like a sting. And so I ran up, and then my eye was super irritated, super red. And I was like, oh, wow, I got pink eye. I got pink eye.
Look at us.
I know it. And you want to know why? I was like, I know for sure I got pink eye because even though I was so careful and hand sanitizing my hands every freaking 3 seconds, it felt like,
Right.
Maverick pooped in my eye.
Maverick pooped.
I was changing her diaper because she had pooped, but it was one of those false alarms where she wasn't done yet. And as I was wiping and trying to get in them rolls because he's a chunky baby, and I was literally like this, she projectile tooted and little poopies came out. Ariana was there. Ariana was in the room. Ariana was there. And did this hoe help me? No. This hoe laughed. She laughed in my face that my daughter had just pooped on.
Here's my question.
Okay.
Please tell me you took photos.
I wish.
Oh, there's not a picture of this?
It all happened so fast.
So hard.
So Brandon was like, babe, you don't have pink eye. We took such good care of you not really being around Jameson. I handled him. We sanitized. Like, we were really good, like I said, about...
But it's like, yeah, I just
about
got poop in my eye.
And I was like, I don't think you understand, babe. Maverick pooped in my eyeball.
Like in my eyeball.
Like I felt the poop particle just shot up at me.
Like just, hey,
Right there.
excuse me.
Yeah, like a good one.
I'm about to move in here, rent free.
Yeah, rent free. Like, boop, in my eyeball.
Oh my God.
So I was like,
What did you do?
I was like, I'm gonna go to urgent care because we had already ran out of
Wait,
Jameson's
no, hold on,
drops.
time out. I'm so sorry. What did you do after she pooped in your eye?
Oh, I had Adiana watch her, and then I went to go rinse my eye out.
Oh my goodness.
But I was wearing makeup, so I couldn't really do much at that point because you can't just go like that.
No.
Because you can risk scratching your eye with mascara on. If a little piece of a
Yes,
little...
you can, 'cause this stuff is hard.
Yes, once it hardens, it can become sharp. So I kind of like rinsed it, and then I had a little makeup wipe. I went like that. I was like, Daddy God, we'll see what happens. I swore on my life I got pink eye. So that morning, I told Brandon I have to go to urgent care right now.
Now.
Guess what also Friday was, though? 4th of July, Mary.
Was Friday 4th of July?
Yes. Friday was 4th of July.
Jeez.
So urgent cares were closed. I barely made it to one that was open until 5, I think, or 5 or 2.
They close?
Yes.
That's a thing?
That's a thing. Not emergency room in hospitals, obviously, but urgent cares, like urgent care centers.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
We had a slow moment. Because I was like, how are you going to close
The hospital.
a hospital? People get hurt every day.
No, thank God.
Okay.
Sutter, boom. Sutter gets it.
Sutter
can freaking get
Sutter's
it.
nice.
Sutter urgent care.
Yes.
Literally love you.
Yes.
So I walked in, and I was embarrassed because the room was full, Mary. The
I'm not
room
saying
was
it out
full,
loud.
and I'm not going to say it out loud.
I'm going to write it and
we
then hand you the note.
because we all know how you get pink eye. It's not a secret, okay?
Well, and here's the thing. Like, yes, we all know how you get pink eye. It's just
Yes.
but nobody, for some reason, nobody puts it together with kids.
Yes.
They put it together with sexual activities
Yes.
that
I don't-
you get pink eye.
And I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, but that is a yuck, okay? I'm
That
just going
is-
to put that one out there.
Look,
That one is
I
a
know
yuck.
what I do for work, and that is a yuck for me.
That is yeah.
That is a no. That is a
Do
no.
you
Thank you.
Do you have that even on the menu?
That's not even on the menu.
Thank you very much. And she's got a lot of stuff on the
And
menu.
I have
babes.
everything on the menu.
everything. She don't like Jello. Jello's on the menu. Thank you. So
Ooh,
I
I
walk
threw
up
up a
in
little
there.
bit.
I walk up in there and I go. I scratched my eye. And she was like, when did this happen? I said, I don't know. I woke up with it, Mary. And she goes, okay, we'll have a doctor look at it. And because I just went in there to get these eye drops because Jameson got eye drops for his pink eye. And we were running out because I just needed eye drops, Mary. So, because in my mind, I had pink eye. My daughter pooped in my eye. So I sit there, I wait, I edit my TikToks, and then I get called in there. And then the little nurse practitioner goes, okay, so we got a scratch on the eyeball. And I said, maybe
It's possible.
or it is possible. I am potty training my son and he got pink eye. So it just, cause I mean, it's in the house. So I could very easily have gotten pink eye. Also I was changing my daughter's diaper and she was like, got you. You knew she was a mom.
Yeah.
You knew she was a mom. And she said, don't worry, babes. We're going to cross our T's and dot all our I's here.
All of them, please.
So amazing. Amazing. I didn't feel judged by her, not one bit.
We love Betty.
Love Betty. So the doctor comes in. We'll name her Selma. 'Cause she was bad.
Selma.
We'll name her Selma because she was bad.
That's a good one.
And she was like, okay, so I hear that we got possibilities here. And I said, yeah, just a couple. And she goes, well, 2 things could be true. So I'm definitely going to check if you scratched your eye because she goes, explain to me how it feels. And then I said, it feels gritty. Like it hurts. Like it stings and it's really red. And there was like discharge in the morning. So she was like, gotcha. So she puts an eye drop in my eye that dilates it or whatever. And then she puts another eye drop in my eye that dyes my eye, like yellow dye in my eye. And then she turns off the light and then she pulls out, what are those called? Ultraviolet, like those purple lights. Ultraviolet light. And I was like, so we having a rave or what? And then she looks over my eye and immediately she goes, oh yeah, honey, you scratched your cornea. It's a bad scratch. And I said, what? And she was like, yeah, I don't see pink eye. And I was like, what? So immediately I was like, okay, awesome. But then I was like,
handle a scratch.
but then I was like, a scratch? And she was like, so what did you do yesterday? And I was like, well, we went to the park. And she was like, it was windy yesterday. And they were having a baseball game at the park that we go to. So a bunch of sand was kicked up.
Yep.
And I do remember like sand blowing in my face.
Of course.
And she was like, it's very common for it to just kind of sit overnight. And then you scratched it when you woke up this morning.
Ugh.
And she was like, yeah, it's like, she said, it's like a swoosh, like right here. And she was like, and that's why it feels really gritty. And I was like, well, I thought pink eye felt gritty. And she was like, it kind of can, but if it feels really, really, really scratchy,
yeah,
there's a scratch on your eye. That's kind of how we can tell the difference symptomatically. And she was like, I'm going to give you eye drops for the pain, and I'm going to give you the same eye drops I would give somebody with pink eye just because it's in the house. And you do have a scratch in your eye, that can get infected. So
imagine.
Yeah. So the way I thought I was lying, but I wasn't. When I walked in there, I was like, I just scratched my eye. No, I really did.
I really did.
Okay, so that's my...
So don't judge me.
So that's my thorn because
That's a whole...
Mary, who scratches their eye the day of wanting to watch a movie that they've been wanting to watch for 2 years? The way I had to like baby my eye just to go freaking watch this movie that I've been waiting to watch for 2 whole
If
years.
you wouldn't have watched it,
Mary, we're going to talk about it.
I know that we can't talk about it even if I've seen it and you haven't, or you saw it and I haven't.
Yeah, we can't. No, there's no way.
We can't talk about it.
We both have been waiting for this movie for 2 years.
We've been waiting. And then I have been waiting to talk to you about it because I'm like, there's so much that I need to get off my chest.
We're going to get there, though.
No, we're going to get there.
Tell me about your thorn.
But I'm so glad that we're
here.
And we can do it.
100%. Bitch, I'm ready.
My thorn.
Yeah.
Honestly, here's my thorn. I still am in a rut, and it's been like a month, and I don't know what the rut is. I don't know what my feelings are.
Have you been journaling?
Who?
Like, there you go. Have you been journaling? Have you been going on walks?
I haven't been.
Have you been spending quality time alone? I don't mean like the doom scroll at night in bed alone. I mean like quality time. I'm going to go on a walk. Then, babes, yeah, you're going to be in a rut.
I'm just, and I know it's because I don't have me time.
You haven't taken care of you.
I have not taken care of me, and it
Yeah.
is literally killing me inside.
You need to. Like, you need to
I just feel
make
like I don't have time. Even though I know I have time, I feel like
Yeah.
I don't have time.
You need to prioritize. You need to make time for you.
I cleaned my house yesterday.
Good. How'd
was
that feel?
That was a little bit of a better.
There you go.
Because I've been harboring a chair in my place
Yeah.
since my son's dad's mom left.
Okay.
And so it's just been in my place,
Mm-hmm.
in my living room. Nowhere to fit in my living room.
Yeah.
And so I finally took it to my brother's and I was like, here, chair.
Yeah.
And it's a nice, it's a recliner
Yeah.
chair. But I got home and I was like, okay, at first I was going to get in the shower and straighten my hair yesterday and do all this stuff yesterday. But then I
Yeah.
looked at my place and I was like, I need to clean.
Yeah.
I moved that chair and I was like, I need to clean.
Yeah.
So I did get to clean. So that made me feel a little bit better. But no, I still feel like complete crap. And then this morning, added on to the crap.
Yeah.
So we're just.
Darling, you need to take some you time. Yeah.
I really do need to take some
Because
me
once
time.
you do that, everything's going to kind of fall into place. Yeah.
I just need to prioritize my time, I think, because now that I'm on this like push
Yeah.
for my socials, I'm also not finding time for myself with that because I'm trying to push and record and take pictures and do everything that I need to do to get up there.
But that should also, okay. Are your kids at home when you do that?
Sometimes, yeah.
Get them out. Get them out.
Yeah.
Because you can't even fully focus
I can't.
because you have a toddler running around.
Yes.
I would say take some time where you can have somebody watch your kids for like 3 hours and give yourself some time to feel in your feminine, because when you create, you come alive.
Yes.
And then I promise you're going to receive your kids back and you're going to receive them. You're not going to react to them. You're going to receive them.
Right.
So,
And I can take them to my brother's whenever I want.
Yeah.
I literally can take my kids to my brother's and just drop them off and be like, here?
yeah.
I just haven't.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I really don't know why, because I usually be doing it.
I think there's a
Here you go.
lot that you're still holding on to with everything that happened. And then Father's Day, first Father's Day without your dad. I think it's a lot you're holding on to. I think there's a lot of emotion that you need to decompress from.
But I don't know. I don't. Feelings.
Yeah.
We don't do feelings.
You should.
I don't know how to.
You should. It's healthy. It's good. I love it. I love a good cry. I love a good cry. I love a good vent. If I could, honestly, I love it. I love it. Sometimes I just come in here and then I just lay on the ground and I'm like, how am I feeling? What's going on with Gloria? That's
You know
that's
what?
my thing.
That's nice, because when I lay on the floor, I
yeah.
feel the best when I lay on the floor.
We're Capricorns. We're Earth. We need to ground. We
love
physically
being
need
on
to
the
ground.
floor.
I need to ground.
Oh.
Like there's people that are like, I need to be near water to decompress. I'm not necessarily
That's
like
my
that.
mom.
Is she a water sign?
What is Aries?
She's a fire.
Yeah. Well, I'm a fire sign, and the fact that I've been going to the river so much.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Love it. It's
Yeah.
my favorite thing.
Gabby
I
is,
love water.
I think Gabby is, she's a Pisces, which I think, she loves being by water, and she's a water sign.
My mom loves being near water. Like,
There you go. I'm a go on a walk. I'm gonna go out in nature. I'm gonna go look up at the trees, and I'm gonna sit on or lay on the ground,
I love laying on the ground.
and that's my jam.
I could take a nap on the floor in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Heartbeat.
So I think that's what you need, darling.
Maybe
I
I'll
think-
do that this week.
and I
Take
think
my
you
kids
need
to my brother's and just.
Yeah. And do whatever feels natural for you. I came back to work, I would say, about like 2 weeks ago, and it's been phenomenal for my mental health. Like when I'm home, I'm so excited to be home with my kids. I'm so
Right.
excited to be a mom. I'm so excited to do whatever they need me to do. I'm excited for all of that. But it's because I have fed myself. You know what I mean?
Right, and I don't feed myself.
And
I feed them.
Yeah.
Like
and
crazy.
at some point, they're going to start getting burnout mom. And burnout mom is short-tempered, little patience, doesn't want to really be, and you're not really there with them. You're just kind of a looming heavy energy.
That's me now.
And they don't
That's
deserve.
where I'm at.
And they don't deserve that.
That
because
is
what did
100%
they
where
do?
I'm at. And that's the thing. And then I do feel bad because I'm like,
Yeah.
I know you don't deserve that. You didn't do anything.
didn't
It's
do
just
anything.
my fuse
Yes.
is not even a fuse anymore.
I think that's one of the best things my mom did as a kid is she was very quick to set boundaries in that sense. Like when we were at school, like she tells me now, we all went to school. She was like, even when you went to school those first 4 hours, because I was in preschool or kindergarten or whatever, their days are shorter. She was like, girl, I got so much done. I got to watch my TV shows. I got to enjoy my coffee by myself. I got to have my me time. Like, honestly, when you guys were home, loved when you guys were home, loved being with you guys, loved all that. But my mom did have a rule that after dinner and we cleaned up and she ate her food, she would go into her room and she would watch her novela for that 30 minutes, an hour. And we were not allowed to disturb her, Mary, unless
I like that.
And we were allowed in the room only if we were going to watch the show with her.
Right.
If we were
And
going to
watch it,
watch
don't say anything.
and not well, what's happening now? Like
Yeah.
no. Mm-mm. So that I'm kind of stayed with me. Like I set healthy boundaries with my kids to this day.
I like that.
Like
Me and Santana were watching we were watching a movie the other day and he was doing that every 5 seconds. Mom, who's that?
Oh, I can't.
What's that? Mom, what's he doing? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, just like you don't know. So
Yeah.
let's just watch and see
That's
what happens.
Literally autumn right now. Literally autumn.
Like, please stop. But I love you so much. But like,
we were watching an unsolved murder case the other day. She was like, so who did it?
it's unsolved. I don't know.
Babes, I know literally as much as you do right now.
Like, we're watching it together.
It was a really good case, though. It's about homo men.
Homo men?
Homo men, murderers.
Like the homo men were murderers, or
Oh, 100%.
the homos were getting murdered?
No, the homo men, they murdered.
The homo men murdered.
Allegedly, but not really. It's a whole...
First of all, I love unsolved mysteries.
Girl, this one is like a white whale of like what happened. They found semen in this man's butthole. Guess whose semen it was? His own. His own semen. How did that get there? And there was nothing in the toxicology report, Mary. Nothing in the toxicology report, Mary. Yes. Yes.
I feel like we need to do a pod of like our favorite unsolved murders.
I'm going to talk about this one. I got a couple. If you guys
I
want
was gonna say I have a few.
If you guys want to do that, that'd be a great like Halloweeny episodes. We will only talk about true crimes.
Can we?
For sure. Halloweeny episode, we'll do that. But yeah, it was a good, and Autumn literally was like, so who did it? Babes.
I don't really know the answer to that.
Babes. Okay.
And even if I did know the answer, I'm not going to tell you.
No.
Because then I'm just going to ruin it.
No.
So you go ahead and find out so you can be
Together.
together.
Yeah. It was a really good show.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love unsolved mysteries though. But that's
Girl.
crazy.
It was
His
crazy.
own was in there?
His own. How did that get
Like,
in
how did
there?
that happen?
Yeah.
What did they do? Because now I want to know what they did.
I'll tell you what show to watch. Because Brandon and I think that's one of my roses, actually.
You think they turkey basted it?
The thing is, Mary, everything about this docuseries, there is so many more questions than there is answers.
I hate that.
That
Makes me so angry.
So when Brandon came home the next day after watching the first episode, I literally was like, babe, you've been thinking about the homo men. And he was like, babe, all day I've been thinking about the homo men. Is that offensive? I'm not trying to be. I swear to God, I love the gays. I'm an ally.
Yes.
Is it offensive?
No, because
They're homosexual
they're
men.
homosexual men.
The gays. I was like, babe, have you been thinking about the gays all day? And he was like, babe, I've been thinking about the gays all day. Like, all day I've been thinking about the gays. And we had to plop on that show immediately.
I would think about the gays too, though.
Because how did that happen? That's how the first episode ends.
That was the first episode?
That was the first episode. That's how the first episode ends. The first episode literally goes, and they found semen. There was the hit on the semen.
I love when they grab you to watch another episode. Thank you.
Girl, they grab you by the semen in the butthole. That's for sure. That's for sure. So, yeah.
They didn't even grab you by the...
Nope.
They grabbed
Semen.
you by the...
Back there.
That's crazy.
Crazy. It was very good. That was, honestly, Brandon and I have been watching a lot of murder corn. That's what we call true crime series. Murder corn.
Oh.
Murder. Well, we don't say corn.
We don't...
Murder corn.
Because it... Well, I don't know how this is going to go.
What?
'Cause- I don't know if I should say this now.
What?
Right. Because, like, it gets...
What?
Because, like, it gets you in your feels.
No, exactly.
Like, it tingles you.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
You do get certain types of tingles, not those kind of tingles, but I get there. It's like a crash. You can't look away. It gets you. It entices you. You're literally like, It's never. Obviously, I haven't watched any true crime about my family or my friends, but it's like that was my family. That's my friend. Like, how did that happen?
Right.
Not even anywhere near my neighborhood. But crazy how it just gets you.
But the ones that are near,
Girl.
I love when they be like Sacramento,
Girl.
California, and I'm like, and then they show the Capitol building, I'm like, oh, we're right there.
Daddy, get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when they're in
I
Sacramento. I'm
love
like,
it.
man. I'm like,
And
what
there's quite a bit in
happened?
Sacramento. Girl, the roommate, the worst roommate ever.
Girl, you watched that?
Girl, did I watch that, Mary?
That
I
is
was
my
out.
jam.
I said, more please.
That is my jam.
More, please.
That old lady was crazy.
That old bitch was crazy.
And-
for the money, Mary. It's my jam.
I just want to be her friend.
Okay.
Is she alive? Do you think she's still alive?
I don't know.
Because I will write to her. I will write to her in prison. Is she alive?
I don't know.
Oh.
We'd have to look that up. But that was
Hey, Mary.
definitely my rose.
I don't agree with what you did
or how you did it.
or how you did it.
But game recognized game.
But baby, you got away with it for a long time.
For a long time. Just
And if it
sit-
wasn't for that friend of
just
the
sit
guy,
in the head.
you would have been fine.
Babes, the bodies,
not
the
blaming
bodies.
her for coming forward about her missing friend.
No.
Good for you.
Thank
you did the
you.
right thing.
Thank you.
You took a crazy woman off the street, but like
Baby, the body's in the yard. Bodies plural.
bodies.
Body
Bodies.
yaddy 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 in the garden.
In the garden.
Girl, the
She
way
said, let me put a pretty little violet plant.
Oh
in
my
front
god, I
of
could
you."
talk about this all day. But yeah, that was definitely a rose. We've been watching a lot because we also watched The Body in the Snow, which, girl, we're gonna talk about that later. Because I could go on and on and on and on and on and on.
The way I'm so glad that you told me to watch that.
Girl.
Because look. Because look.
Mary.
I was like, come on.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah. The way you're saying, come on. Come
on.
babe.
Oh, like you can't. Like, are we for real?
Are we for real?
Are we serious?
Okay. But also,
Anyways.
another one of my roses is Brandon and I have been not only watching Murder Corn, but we've been hot on the all the sports series on Netflix. The way we ran through Sprint. Sprint was so good. It made me want to get nails like FloJo. Because you know FloJo was famous for her. Do you know who FloJo is? No. The famous runner?
Did you not know who FloJo was before this?
I knew who FloJo was.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah, but now it's Sha'Carri.
Now it's Sha'Carri.
Now with
yes.
Sha'Carri with the nails.
With the
I was
nails.
like, I love how Sha'Carri brought back the FloJo nails.
Yes. I do agree. When I was in middle school and high school, they used to call me FloJo.
Aww.
When I tell you I loved FloJo,
Yeah.
still love FloJo to
Still
this
love
day.
FloJo. R.I.P.
But being called FloJo
Honor.
as a track runner, baby.
So you were in track.
Yes, I
I
ran
was
track.
also a track.
I ran
I
track.
was a long distance though. I was never a sprinter. Girl, I was slow.
I was a sprinter.
I was
baby.
a long distance.
We were the quickness.
Yeah.
We were quick.
We were good. No, Sha'Carri?
Baby, you can't get the nickname FloJo without being
quick.
good.
Girl.
Okay? Because
Did you have the nails? I
I
nails.
was in high school.
I want the nails so bad.
And I was a tomboy in high school.
The way
I wasn't doing my nails.
the way that last time I went to go get my nails with Kendall, I was tempted.
But look, here's the thing.
But the way
Here's the thing.
No, have you seen FloJo's nails? No. Babe, they're yours are too short.
They're 50 times longer than that.
Yeah.
Baby, they're like this.
Yeah. I want to look like Flojo. Just the crackles. But and then Sha'Carri also, and then it just makes you want, like, I told Brandon I want to do that and I want to pick up smoking.
Well,
He said let's start with one of those and not this. Not
and the smoking. But you can't have the nails with the baby.
Because you know that TikTok trend that's like something to take the edge off, and it's always the way they're holding it.
Just, it's fine. No.
But yeah, we ran through that show. It's good.
Yeah.
I love what's his name? Noah Lyles. Noah Liles. Lile crocodrile. I love
This
him.
is the second week in a row that I'm going to give you a hot take.
You don't like him?
I don't like him.
I had a feeling you were gonna like him because you didn't like Usain. Because Usain's cocky.
Please don't. Because you know how much that man makes my blood boil.
You know I love a cocky man though.
Oh,
But here's the
there's
thing.
a way to do it.
I feel like Noah does cocky correct for me because Noah's very, very cocky. But he knows it. And when he thought he lost, he was the first to be like, he was the first to go up to what's his name and be like, man, I think you got it.
Yeah.
And he patted him on the back. He was like, boy, I think this was your race. I think you got it. And then they ran back the tape. And then turns out he won. And he was like, oh, snap. And then he was like, oh, so can I talk my shit again? And then he did. So I like him.
I will give him his flowers. Mm-hmm. Very fast man.
Yeah.
Very fast runner.
In the world right
Very
now.
good runner.
Yeah.
I just do not like him. And everybody does like him, and I understand why they
Very.
like him. I get it. He's
Yeah.
a likable person to other people.
Oh, he's a goofball.
He is a goofball.
A goofball.
He is a goofball, and that's what I like about him. If I were to like him, because he's the goofball, I
God.
love it. But no,
He's so unserious, but serious.
I don't like him at all. From day one,
Yeah.
I was like, because I still follow track, so I've been following
100%.
and I'm just like, from day one, I was like, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Also, Sha'Carri grew on me. I wasn't a fan of
Oh, I
Sha'Carri.
love Sha'Carri.
I wasn't
love
a fan of Sha'Carri at
Sha'Carri.
first, but then she grew on me.
Her
And
hair,
the things,
her hair bugs me. Her hair bugs me.
yeah.
Cause like how, I can't be in yoga and feel hair flap on my back. How do
No.
y'all run? Like it's a short time running. It's literally you're
It
there for
is.
seconds.
It is a short time,
But still,
But still, nope. Like when I ran, my hair had to be in a bun.
Oh yeah,
Baby, we are bunned up.
100%. I couldn't even feel a braid.
I also don't like, which I get why women do.
Yeah.
But I also don't like when women wear a whole bunch of makeup while we're running.
Oh,
Baby, we're running.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, I'm not wearing a full face of makeup while I'm running.
But shout out to Sha'Carri though, cause she's got a beat always.
Hey.
And them lashes.
Flying.
Yeah.
Flying.
Flutters.
Flying. My girl, I don't know why I can't think of her name right now.
Oh, I saw that you posted because she retired. I know.
This is her last year running, and that
girl.
Shelly Ann Fraser Price
Oh, legend.
broke my. I read that, and
Iconic.
the way I'm honestly weirdly going to tear up now.
She is the moment.
Hate that she's retiring, and I
Yeah.
get it.
What a goat.
I get it. Freaking go, baby. Put Jamaica on your back,
Yeah.
baby. Did
Yeah.
so much.
100%.
And you're leaving the sport that you love. Why am I getting teary-eyed? Because this is gross.
No, I love this.
I adore her.
Yeah.
I love her. I heard, and then she was giving like a final speech after her last race in Jamaica, and she was giving her little speech and her little talk, and she was just like, I can't believe this is it. And I'm like,
End of an era.
this is disgusting. I just love her so much.
I get it.
Oh, she was a FloJo for me.
She was another
because I wasn't able to really enjoy FloJo. I could
Yeah.
just look back and enjoy FloJo.
Yeah.
Baby, I grew up with her.
Yeah.
Grew up with her.
And she was in the game for a minute. And she was top dog for a minute.
Maybe, but at the same time, I understand because your age is, we're getting up there.
Yeah. And she got a baby.
And you have a baby. The way
Yeah.
she snapped back when she had that baby and came back, I said, baby. Sonia Richard Ross couldn't even do that. I'm not going to talk about her because I liked her too. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But Miss Richards Ross, Baby, you stayed retired.
It's okay.
No shade to her.
It was a great show.
Because she was
though.
fast too.
Sprint on Netflix.
But I just wasn't a fan.
So good.
For some reason, I never go for the U.S. teams.
Honestly, neither do I in those moments, but I love Noah. I just love him. He's a freaking goofball.
And he is a goofball.
I love him. The way he was like, I got third and I had Corona. I'm pretty amazing. I was like, I would say something like that. I would say some dumb stuff like that.
Yes.
And the way he like painted his nails and all that.
Yes.
I was like, girl, work.
Yes.
I was like, look, serving diva.
I think maybe he hasn't grown on me because I don't watch him anymore.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention anymore.
Yeah.
If he's on the TV, I'm not paying attention.
Gotcha.
So I think that's why maybe he hasn't grown on me. Just like Shikari.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like her, but I kept watching.
Yeah.
Because for me, she was one to watch.
She was so immature when she first came onto the scene, though. It was hard to watch. She's definitely grown a lot. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of maturity. And let me say one thing. The girls held it down in the Olympics because the way the boys dropped that baton, that stupid baton handoff, girl.
Yeah.
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 They literally glanced over that in the show.
I would have glanced over that, too.
Yeah, because embarrassing. Mary, you're at the Olympics.
And that's, baby, the Olympics.
Yeah.
This is the one place that you can't have.
Do you want to see how they did it? You want to see how they handed off the baton to each other? Okay.
Oh, God.
You want to see it again?
We're going to need that.
Yeah. We should take a break.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Bend over and grab that.
Uh-huh.
Are you trying to bend over? Oh.
What was your rose?
What? Work has been really good.
Oh, yay!
Work has been really good. We did a little cash meet the other day.
Oh, talk about it, Mary. Can you please explain what a cash meet is?
Oh, I can. So a cash meet is when you go meet a sub, and either you meet at an ATM and you take whatever money you want out of said ATM, or you just meet at a Starbucks or whatever, and they bring you money. You make them buy your drink because why are you buying? Don't buy your own drink.
Yeah.
Even if you get there before them, which always get there before them, sit there because, baby, no.
Yeah.
You buy my drink.
Of course.
So we met at Starbucks. He gave me some money, and then I made him go buy my drink. He brought it, and we sat outside because it was a nice day outside. Made him go buy my drink or whatever, and
Can I kind of ask how this transaction goes? So can I pretend to be the guy and you treat me like you treated him?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hi, Goddess Tati.
You're supposed to get down on a knee. You don't have to get down on a knee because
Word. They have to get down on their knees
baby,
in public.
In public. What do you mean?
Baby, for real?
Yes.
Okay, so they have to get on the
Get
knees.
down on the knees.
Hi, Goddess Tati.
Hi, Goddess Tati.
I know they can't look at you.
Don't look at me.
Okay.
Don't look at me yet. Hi, Goddess Tati.
Hi, Goddess Tati.
Kiss my foot.
Oh, hell no.
Not the ankle, not the bad ankle, but
In public, Mary? They kiss your foot?
I didn't send you the video, did I?
No, Mary.
I showed you the video.
Did you?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was when we were getting ready to leave.
Okay.
But anyway, so yeah, kiss my foot,
Okay.
and then I'll stick out my hand, and you count the money that you gave to me in my hand.
Word. So they
Yes.
have to count.
Count it.
Okay. Cool. I see. This is how I figured it would be. This is how I figured it would happen. Can you be the sub now, and I'll be you? So because this is how in my mind I thought it was gonna work.
Okay.
Okay.
This is weird. I've never been on this side.
Okay.
Hi, are you me? Do I call you Goddess Tati?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Goddess Tati.
White chocolate, large frappuccino. That's how I thought it was gonna go.
That's good.
In my mind, that's how I thought. Like, go get my order. Like
Yeah,
that's how I
no.
thought it was gonna go. But
So-
they have to knees,
Kiss.
Damn.
Count the money in my hand. Now.
Yes.
White chocolate mocha grande.
How's your day going?
White chocolate grande. White chocolate mocha grande.
Are you having a good day?
White chocolate mocha grande.
Okay. Okay. Can I have a kiss? Okay. Okay.
When they're counting the money to you, are they still on their knees?
Yeah. You don't get off your knees until I tell you to go get my drink or I tell you to sit down. Other than that, you stay on your knees. Mind you, we're outside on the concrete. This man was in shorts. Ouch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And they love it.
Yeah.
And they love it.
They love it.
I love that.
So, yeah, so he went to go get the drink, came back out, gave me mine, and then I felt like it wasn't enough money. So I told him to go to the ATM
Okay.
to go get more money because I wanted more money.
Okay. Because God has taught you wanted more money.
Because God has taught you wanted more money.
Uh-huh. And
And
how'd
so
that go?
then he went to go get more money. And then I just hocked the loogie in his coffee and then just sat there until he got back on my phone playing my game, The Town, because I play The Town.
100%, yeah.
That is my jam. I just
course.
opened a Mexican restaurant in that bitch.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Um,
They call her a hustler.
Hello. And then he came back on the knees,
Word.
put my hand back out, counted in my hand. You can sit down. He tries to have conversation. I'm playing The Town. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
For me personally, I'm not going to drink that coffee. You just wasted $7 because I'm not drinking it.
Okay.
I'm letting it waste in front of you. You're seeing the ice melt. You're seeing the whipped cream just melt away. And then when we walk away, I throw it in the garbage.
As he watches.
As he watches.
Cunt.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
I love what you do. And this is what you do when you're pretty. Okay? Okay? I'm going to say it out loud. If you're pretty and you're broke, you're not doing it right.
You don't make sense.
You're not-
That sounded rude, but I just said it right at the camera.
You don't make sense. You also don't make dollars.
And you don't make dollars. I'm sorry, you can't be a woman and broke.
you shouldn't be.
You can't be a woman and broke. When men are
No.
literally willing to pay for anything.
Humiliation.
Humiliation in public. And there were people sitting outside. Again, it was a nice day in Sacramento.
Yeah.
When? So everybody was sitting
Yeah.
outside. We had this cute little old ladies at the
Yeah.
one table, some Mexican men. Mind you, the sub was Mexican.
Girl.
Right.
Girl.
Right. A Mexican man?
Oof.
Man?
Oof.
Doing what he did in front of other Mexican men?
Was it the regular?
Was
it a regular or no?
Sissy?
Yeah.
It was Sissy.
Of course.
It was Sissy.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
yeah. So, but he's never done it in front of Mexican men.
Oh, I love that.
No, he's done stupid shit in front of people.
We've all seen it. We've all seen it.
They have been very much a witness of what this man will do when I say to do it.
What he will do, what he will wear while doing it,
What he will drink,
what he will slurp up.
what he will lick up off a carpet.
So I want to go into
So work has been great.
the work is okay, and I love your rose. I'm gonna go into mine, and we can just hop off about it. I watched the F1 movie, and Diana and Ty also had a little date,
We did.
which I commented on their little picture, and I said something really nice.
She took me to Studio Movie Girl for the first time ever.
I took her to Studio Movie Girl.
You've never been to Studio Movie Girl?
That's what I said.
Girl.
First time I ever went, and she took me for my first.
Oh, I love that.
I popped her cherry.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It was a cute date.
Oh,
on the first date. I got it on the first date.
girl. And I left you guys a really sweet message on that picture you posted.
Did you?
Yeah. You guys don't see it?
No?
Yeah, message her.
Oh, what did it say?
I did.
What did it say?
What did it
Whores?
say? What did it say?
You whores?
Yeah, no, it literally just, no, it just said horse.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
whores.
It would make sense. The way I know you,
Horse period.
the way I know you.
I think I just sent her a kissy face back.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect
Yeah.
interaction.
Such a good.
So, I'm
That's
gonna
a-
let you guys go off on it.
That's a beautiful rose.
Because what did you guys think about the movie?
The way I gave it I did.
Yeah.
I cried.
Uh-huh.
I cried. Mm-hmm. And I don't cry at movies.
Okay.
I cried. She looked at me and I was crying and I was like, I didn't even look her way.
Spoiler alert. What part did you cry in?
The end.
Okay.
The end.
Okay.
What part did you cry on?
I didn't.
You what?
Uh-huh.
You didn't cry?
Oh, I have things to say about this movie.
You didn't
How
cry?
do you rate this movie, Ty?
Oh, and 1,000 out of 10.
Okay.
1,000 out of 100, whatever. Do you not like this movie?
Oh, I can't wait to talk about it. So let's call it what it is. You liked it, right?
I loved it.
Ariana, you liked it.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Blah. Blah. Blah.
She just wants to be different.
No.
The eye is twitching. What do you mean it was blah?
I think I went into it expecting what I felt when I watched Top Gun Maverick. And here's why. Same director, same creator.
Yes.
And Hans Zimmer scored it. Hans Zimmer, by the way, killed it.
Yes.
Killed it. Beautiful. One of the most beautifully made movies, beautifully shot, crisp, clean. I actually felt like I was in the freaking race car, which is crazy because we watched the races live.
Yes, we do.
It's the same angles.
Yes, it is.
It's just different cameras, more high tech, more HD. I thought the storyline was rushed. And I thought a lot of the narratives were forced. And I didn't feel, like the movie didn't make me feel. When I tell you, Mary, after watching Top Gun Maverick, I was so ready to enlist in the Navy. I wanted to be a fighter pilot. I can't even read what those letters in the kitchen counter say. And I wanted to be a fighter pilot.
What letters on the kitchen counter?
Thank you.
Not the counter, you mean the posters?
Potato chip. Potato chip. 4 exclamation mark potato chip. Yeah. I love the experience of it because we took Autumn.
Right.
And it was one of our first, I guess not dates without kids, but it was one of Brandon's and I first dates back out in the public again. Ariana helped me with the baby. Alondra came over, helped me with Jameson. And this is just, and I get it, you guys. You guys have to understand where I'm coming from. I watch movies differently than you guys do. It's different for me to not point out like that was rushed and there was never a button on this piece and why did you guys, because like there were so many pieces in that movie where I was like, why was there never a button? And in Top Gun Maverick, everything was buttoned up beautifully. And I'm gonna be a fighter pilot, so yeah. I named my daughter after that movie. I don't think you guys understand. Top Gun Maverick. Like when we were like, oh, why'd you name your daughter Maverick? Have you seen the movie? Stupid.
I haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, so.
Have you watched Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah, of course, yes.
It's such a good movie.
The day it came out.
And everything was beautifully. You didn't have to watch the first Top Gun, but it did help if you watched the first Top Gun.
But yes.
I cried with Top Gun Maverick.
Duh.
I bawled with Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, no, cried.
A couple times. But I couldn't get into it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was cute, but there was so much cheese in that movie, Mary. There was so much cheese. And I will say this also, there was nobody on this planet that could have played a better Sonny Hayes than Brad Pitt. I think Brad Pitt killed it.
That's a lie.
Huh?
Patrick Dempsey would have played a better Sonny Hayes.
Remind me who Patrick Dempsey is.
Grey's Anatomy. McDreamy.
Oh,
He literally races. He
Okay.
he's literally in that scene.
did you know that Tom Cruise was slated also to be Sonny Hayes?
I would've hated it.
But the director was like, there was no way I was going to let Tom be a part of this movie because if we would have yelled cut and he would have been in that car, the way that man would have been racing, he really is Maverick.
No.
He really is Maverick. He
yes.
pushes everything to the
No,
limit.
yes, he does.
Even the director was like, he would have doubled our prop budget.
Yes.
Because he wouldn't have wanted to do his own stunts. Mm-hmm. He would have doubled the budget of this movie.
The way he would have wanted to be in the car doing the flips.
Oh, exactly.
He would have wanted to crash.
Yeah. But I think that the movie was rushed. I didn't like the button at the end. Like I want to sit down and be like, well, so what were the alternative endings to this movie? Because I know this was maybe the third option.
I know there was a universe where what's his face?
Yeah.
Not Sonny.
Joshua Pierce.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Joshua. There was a universe where he did win. There was.
And I think they forced their relationship And I did not like that.
I feel like the relationship, yes, was forced.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like the way it was done was okay.
Yeah.
So yes, forced, but like in a I can't say in a good way.
It was just
because
inorganic to me. It was very inorganic to me. Hello?
Okay. Did you?
That's all. And I honestly, I'm just kidding, Ariana. Please state your piece.
I was just gonna say.
But how do you feel about?
Yeah. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Love you guys. No, for some reason I kept thinking JP came off like Russell to me.
No, I didn't get that.
Because he just came off very cocky and just like, oh, I'm the best. And
No, I think that
I think he felt threatened because of Sonny.
oh, no, he did.
Like I feel like of course that man felt pressured.
I think that there was just so many little storylines that they tried to follow. Like, and in the movie, yes, you have your A story, which let's just use Top Gun Maverick. Your A story is Maverick's arc, okay, and him solving the problem, okay. But the B story was his conflict with Rooster, okay. So you have your top story that we all follow as a viewer, but there's also that B story that you're like, okay, I'm kind of engaged with this too. There was so many B stories in this movie,
There were a lot of different avenues.
and they didn't really seal them for me, and they felt very rushed. I also kind of like, because Brandon had the same feelings as well. And Brandon was like, I didn't like how they kind of pushed them, like, all of a sudden they get along now. We didn't have our Remember the Titans moment, where, you know how in Remember the Titans they start getting along when they start butting helmets.
Right.
And then Denzel's like, no, let them
do it.
Let them do what they got to do.
They didn't have a conflict together
Yeah.
that they solved literally
No.
together.
Yeah.
I get that part.
I'm not going to say I regret watching the movie, because I honestly, like, I would watch it again, but I think I went into it with really high Top Gun expectations.
Right.
And
You
weren't,
didn't get it.
and they weren't met. But I still say, go watch this movie, because if you aren't an F1 girly, this is the movie that's going to get you into F1 for sure.
For sure.
But being an F1 girly watching this movie and knowing all the terminology, and what also kind of made me mad was they could have done so much more with the plot if they would have included qualifying sessions in that movie. We only ever got the races. There's
Which
so much drama that unfolds.
I thought about that because I was like, okay, we're going straight into a race day.
Always. And why
But
are we
there's
always in
so
the back
much-
of the grid?
There's so
There's
the
much.
cars suck. Like
Well,
I
yeah,
understand why,
but
but show us how you got there.
Yes.
Show us,
There's-
because you're doing all this in the race or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're just not doing shit in qualifying.
Yeah. There's so much buildup and drama that happens through qualifying.
There's a lot.
Yeah. So that's why I'm curious to see, because it's already a pretty long movie. What did they have to cut out? Because there is a universe where they probably did have a qualifying scene.
Which I agree with you there. I feel like they should have had qualifying.
Yeah.
Of course, don't do the practices. Don't do
yeah.
that. We got enough of the practices with them in the cars and
Yes.
them doing all that. We got enough
Yeah.
of that. I get it. But it would have been nice to see a qualifying race.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to see why they're at the back of the grid.
Yep. I didn't hate the movie.
I honestly do hate that they made Brad Pitt and the girl fall in love too.
Yeah.
I thought that was unnecessary.
And the thing is, I already knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't like that they had that part in
Yeah.
there, but
There was
whatever.
a lot of, again, B stories, C, D stories that I was like, but what? But why? But like,
Yeah.
what is the point?
I still, even with all those things, for some reason, it's just my shit.
And also, I knew the ending, and this is where I feel like production could have been smarter. I knew the ending. I knew the ending of this movie before the movie came out, because they did it during a race, and photos were already taken of Sainz, Russell, and Brad Pitt on the podium. Somebody even tweeted, "I know the plot, the ending, and the twist of this movie."
I know the movie already.
And they could have faked a bunch of filmings of Joshua Pierce on the podium. They could have done it
You
so
could have
many
thrown
different
us
ways.
off a lot.
But I knew exactly what was going to happen. And I was hoping, I was like, I think they threw us off. I think they're going to make it seem like, oh, they filmed the scene with Brad Pitt winning. Babes. That's just how I feel. Again, I watch movies differently. Take my opinion with a grain of salt. I'm weird in that way.
No, it's a really good opinion though.
But-
I think knowing F1,
Yes.
we look at it completely different.
Yeah, we knew what a box meant. We knew why he could have gone on softs, hards, mediums. We knew what inners were. We knew a lot of the terminology. Yeah. Brandon pointed that out. He was like, "I'm so glad we knew F1 before watching this movie."
And
Yeah.
that's what I was telling Ariana too. I was just like, the thing is, for us, we're in here knowing
Yes.
already things.
Yeah.
And there's other people that don't really know F1 that are going to be super confused on that.
Yeah.
So they're learning with the movie. It's nice to know
Thank you.
what's going on within the
you.
movie.
With certain parts of the movie, we would turn to each other and be like, ah.
Yeah.
And like, imagine going in there and not knowing Gunther and not knowing why that
When he went,
that was so cunty. And imagine going in there and not knowing how cunty these team principals are.
because when they had the little meeting
Because
or
when
whatever,
Ferrari was
yeah,
like, we don't.
we don't.
Babes.
How often do you think
Babes.
about whatever?
We don't.
I said Fred.
I said,
Even though
Fred,
I
give
know
him
it's
his
a movie, but
Oscar.
that's literally Fred in real life.
Give him his Oscar.
Like, it's not, he wasn't acting.
They filmed at McLaren headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did such a good job. I love that they filmed during real races. I love that they used actual, because the way I also was like, I love how Maverick is going to grow up and watch this movie and we're going to be like, those are actual races.
Those are actual races.
Those were actual racers, kiddo. Like Autumn literally was like, oh my gosh, that's Max Verstappen.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, Mom, that's Lewis Hamilton, like for real. And I was like, yeah, baby, they filmed during the
Mm-hmm.
races. And she was like, oh my God, it's like they're there. I was like, yeah.
I did feel bad for Leclerc because on one of the scenes, Leclerc had just lost.
Yeah.
And he had to play a
And then he
part
had to play
on
a
the
part.
podium. Like, bitch,
Yeah.
I would have been like, no.
Isn't that crazy?
No. I will say, here's the ending.
Yeah.
I think for me, one, I don't ever film or not film, I never want to see anybody beat my baby Lewis Hamilton.
Of course.
So when they were doing their little jousting, I was like, of course, I'm like, come on, Lewis, even though I know it's a movie.
Yeah.
But when they crashed,
Yeah.
I was gutted for some reason.
Yeah.
Again, I knew something was going to happen,
Yes. Because we knew the ending.
but still,
Yeah.
when they crashed, I was gutted.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't
Abu Dhabi
think I was-
2021.
Yes. But the thing is, I don't think I was gutted. I wasn't gutted for Lewis.
Yeah.
I was gutted for JP. I was gutted for JP. Again,
Yeah.
I knew Sonny was going to fucking win,
Yeah.
but gutted for JP.
I think that they did a good job. I don't know if this was his personal choice. This would be my personal choice. Because I've always said when I cast myself in my movies, the way I'm going to be the villain, the way I'm going to be the whore,
Are you talking about that look?
everything I'm not for real in real life, I'm going to want to play. He played a villain.
Are you talking about that look?
Yes. When he was like, don't freaking look at me. Girl.
Baby.
He was the villain.
The way I was literally, because again, I've seen enough to know.
Yeah.
So I literally had, when I noticed that part was coming up, I literally
Yeah.
had my phone ready to record that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, I'm getting that look.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm not going to have that look in my camera roll.
Yeah, and you know IRL, Lewis Hamilton would have walked up and shook that man's hand and been like, you good?
Yeah.
Because it's Lewis Hamilton.
Because it's Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
He's not a dick.
He's not.
He's not a dick.
There's
but
not-
for him to, I was like, ugh.
That's what I'm saying. I
the
don't
snail
know.
trail, they had to clean my seat.
Of course.
They had to clean my seat. Thank God it was leather. Okay.
Oh, the studio movie girl seats.
Yes.
Girl.
I know.
Diva. We
But-
went to the Cinemark in the Galleria.
Did you? I like it there.
Great seats.
Did you know that they have the seats where they actually move?
Yeah.
I want to go back and watch that movie and sit in those seats.
The 4D seats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
I
be
want
an
to go back and
experience.
sit in those seats
I
because
get
I
motion
didn't even.
sickness.
Well, no, so do I, but still.
Girl, we pop a Dramamine.
That's what I'm saying.
We
It will
pop
be
a
fine.
Dramamine.
Just
The glasses.
What
the
glasses?
glasses.
Your motion sickness faster.
Oh yeah, my emotions.
Stupid round ones?
The stupid round ones with the little. They like have a horizon for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then there you go.
Can we talk about the race this morning? First of all, where do we start?
I'm going to start here.
Okay,
I'm going to start here.
please do.
The beginning was already drama.
Oh my God, Mary.
On the fucking formation lap.
Baby.
For what?
Babes.
For what?
I just want to say Silverstone, obviously not a place for rookies because Lawson, good. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bortoletto, we knew that was going to happen. When-
Colapinto.
Yeah.
Bye.
When they got Hadra, I was like, and then they got Antonelli, and I was
then
like,
they got Kimmy. I was like, first of all, I adore Kimmy.
I adore Kimmy.
So when
love
they were
him.
like, Kimmy, box to retire the car.
I said, so Silverstone just does not like rookies.
What?
Oh, no.
When they said box for Kimmy to retire the car, I was like,
So Silverstone just does not like the rooks at all.
but I will say this year's Silverstone
Yeah.
was a weird one.
It was.
This was a very weird.
Energy was weird. When I tell you, I knew, and it sucks to say this, because Lewis has consecutively at least podiumed this race. This was his first year in like 11 races that he has not podiumed. Won, because he's won it 9 times. Baby, he didn't podium. So that was hard to watch. But
I was like, we have 7 laps. You're 5 seconds behind Nico. Please go get Nico. Please get Nico. Again, let me be the first one. Nico, daddy, you did your fucking thing today.
Nico, though.
Nico, you did your thing today.
And what was one of our
14
guesses?
years.
Yep.
And not one single podium.
And what was one of our guesses before the season started, Mary? We said that Hulkenberg was going to get his podium this year.
Hulkenberg was gonna do his thing for at least a race.
Sad that it was Silverstone.
Sad that it was.
Because that gap just kept growing, Mary. That gap between Hulkenberg and Hamilton. It sucked. But it was so nice to see him. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm going to give him his flowers because Diva.com, you did it. You got your podium.
You got your podium, baby.
Baby, that's amazing.
No.
But it sucked that it came at the cost of my boy. And then that was another first in the race. And also, my boy Piastri.
I hate Lando 1.
I don't hate that Lando won.
I do.
I don't hate that Lando won because what a great feeling it must be to win your home race. And he's always been loud and proud about being British.
No.
Because the way that in Monaco, when he won Monaco, they were like, oh, you won your home race. And he was like, babes, don't get it twisted. I got a flat
I
here.
live here.
I'm British.
Baby, this is where I'm from.
And he has said loud and proud, I want to win in Silverstone because I grew up watching Lewis Hamilton in his chrome McLaren win in Silverstone. And I want to do that as well. So I'm not mad that Lando won. I'm hot for Piastri.
That 10-second bullshit penalty.
Mary, 10?
That 10-second bullshit
Might as well have made
penalty.
him retire the car. Might as well make him retire the
There was
car.
I'm sorry, there was no way he was going to come back from that.
Why though? Like why?
The only reason why Piastri got second is because Nico was 25 seconds behind.
Yes.
If he wouldn't have been
It was
25 seconds behind,
it was a
baby,
gap.
That could have
A gap.
everything up.
Verstappen was frazzled this race, which you never see Verstappen frazzled.
I was happy for that.
I'm very happy for that.
I was fine. When he did
was
a
okay.
little spin out and went down from 3rd to 10th, I was like, wow.
I'm so okay with that.
I was like, wow.
Because I'm so over your Simply Lovelies. I'm so over them right now. I just am.
Okay, here's the thing. I do love when he says simply lovely.
Yeah.
Like
but I'm over it.
I love when he says it.
Yeah. I love that he marketed it.
Like when he said simply lovely for qualifying, I was like, where did you come from?
Yeah.
All day you were complaining
The
about your
shit
car
car,
was
the
shit.
shit car,
And then
the
all of a
shit
sudden,
car.
the last...
It's Max Verstappen, though, babes. You can't count him out. You
I know,
can't count him out.
and that's one thing I hate to love about him. Love to
Yeah.
hate about him.
I know we're going to get a hold of our car. I know that they're going to build a Ferrari next year. I know. I get it. I hate that we have not gotten a hold of this freaking car.
I hate that we have to wait a year.
Well, technically not necessarily a whole year, but we just got to finish out the season. And where we place and how we do.
I will say the upgrade that we just did clearly has gotten us a little bit better.
Yeah.
But baby, we need Jesus?
Being a Ferrari girl.
And what sucks is I used to see, all the memes and all that stuff about being a Ferrari girly, and it's a heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
And now we get it.
Oh, no, we're there.
Like, we're there.
Speaking of heart attacks, this has nothing to do with heart attack. But
Okay.
I mean, my heart kind of dropped. I think the world's heart kind of dropped. The Diddy trial verdict. The Diddy trial verdict, Mary. When I got the breaking news thing on my phone,
Yeah.
that the jury has come to a whatever verdict, and I opened up my phone and I read that article and I said,
Come again?
so Ariana, please correct me if I'm wrong, but he was only convicted of 2 charges.
Yes.
And it was it wasn't even the trafficking or the racketeering.
No, he was found guilty of 2 counts of transportation to
Thank you.
engage in prostitution.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Which is,
Does that not go hand in hand
I want to understand.
with sex trafficking?
Yes, I want to understand.
Does that not go hand in hand?
Mary.
So I can transport you there,
Yeah.
but then other than that, it has nothing to do with me?
So I could just Uber you there.
Right.
And that's it.
And that's it.
And that's what that's going to be, Mary.
And that's just how it's going to stand.
I hate how everybody in the comments, rightfully so, was like, and this is exactly why victims never speak up.
And this is exactly why.
But it's true. But it's true.
It is true.
Because, this started because Cassie had enough. And Cassie took the stand. Pregnant, Mary, in her 3rd trimester, and had to face this man and relive every single story that we already knew. It's heartbreaking.
To me,
it sucks.
No, oh God, yes, it does. To me, one, money always wins.
Unfortunately,
I'm sorry.
so.
You can't, for these kinds of celebrities, it's
Yeah.
hard to pick a jury. I'm sorry. There's no way that none of these people know who Diddy is. There's no way that somehow there was a supporter, nothing. I am so sorry. Because if you
No.
would have got 12 jurors that had no idea who this man was,
Yeah.
not a thing about this man,
thing
and
is-
watched what happened, heard the story.
It was such a publicized thing too. I think that it should have been one of those cases where it's only judge only.
We don't need jurors.
We don't need jurors.
We do not need jurors.
We especially don't need jurors from New York, where he's from, loud and proud, where he's from. I understand money talks and money can get you away with a lot of things, but there are worlds where money doesn't win. Harvey Weinstein.
Well, yeah.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. That would have been a real difficult one to let go. That one.
And I guess the only solace is that with those 2 counts, he does have to serve time, and he's still in jail.
But
Thank you.
for both of those counts, it's
Thank you.
10 years each. And they're
Thank
trying to push for
you.
only 4.
And also time served.
Right. Fuck no.
It's crazy.
You've got to be shitting
You
me.
know who I feel for? Cassie. You know, the second that man is out for the street, she's going to feel like she has to watch not only her back, but her kids' backs for the rest of her life.
The way that she had to write a letter to the judge to be like, I don't feel safe. That man should not be out.
Thank you. Thank you. This man still holds too much power, obviously. Like, what? She's got kids now. I feel horrible for her.
I feel horrible for her and
Horrible for
anybody
her.
else that stood out against him.
And and it sucks and it's gross, and I hate that it's only because it's a domestic, they saw it as mostly a domestic violence charge.
Yes.
That there's not more than a slap on the hand.
No, and
for
that's
stuff
not
like
all
this.
that it was.
And it's clearly not more than it was.
Was that a big part? Yes, it was a big part. Clearly
Yeah.
we saw, but baby, there's so much more that has opened up and has come out to the point where this is not just a domestic
Yeah.
violence charge anymore.
Because this spread way
This
beyond
spread
their relationship.
thick.
They're one-sided, very one-sided relationship. I feel horrible. My heart goes out to Cassie.
Yeah, I read that and I was like,
I
I'm
can't-
confused.
I cannot imagine what she's going through right now. Because if there's one thing we know about Diddy is he's definitely a vengeful person.
He's got he's got more than one person off
Yeah.
this earth.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm
But-
not going to say that he did it,
But Mary,
but if he wrote a book, it would be I did it.
I did it.
Okay.
It sucks. And I don't want to spend too much time on it because honestly, it's a very depressing topic. And I hate to move on to another depressing topic. But you guys, Nip Tuck star died. I think his name was Jonathan McHale.
That's so crazy. I forgot he was in Nip Tuck.
He was in Nip Tuck.
I only thought of him from
Charmed.
Charmed.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
After
I
battling
loved
cancer.
Nip
Ariana,
Tuck.
can you double check his name? I loved Nip Tuck.
That was a good show.
It was a great show. Julian, thank you.
McCohen? Yeah.
Yeah.
McMahon?
No, because it's MCMAHON.
McMahon.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Julian.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. McMahon.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's horrible. Did you... him and then bringing back to Grey's Anatomy, McSteamy. He's got, I forgot, not
yeah.
ALS or something like that, but his whole body is like shutting down.
Yeah.
It's semi, I believe it's semi like what Bruce Willis has.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Yeah. Is it
Horrible.
ALS?
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to think.
But I did read about that. That's so
I
sad.
saw that and I saw him breaking down.
Because wasn't he in Euphoria?
Yeah,
The dad in Euphoria.
The dad in Euphoria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Like that happened quickly.
Oh yeah.
Quickly.
Oh yeah. I don't know if they did that on purpose or he kind of knew he was falling sick because they're kind of written him off the show in a way. So I don't know if that was somehow
Like, hey, this is what's going on.
This is what's going
I'm
on.
gonna need y'all to help me out with this
type of thing. It's sad.
No, there's been a lot of people that have
Yeah.
been passing away recently.
And I'm like, and then the one person that we want to pass away that just will not pass away, but he'll pass any freaking bill. Yeah, I said it. Come at me. I don't give a shit.
He can go.
He can go.
He can go.
He can go.
Like-
he can go.
Like he can go.
He can go.
We could do a public service.
And he can go.
And he can go.
That's the one I'm just waiting for. Because my man's is not doing good.
The thing is, he can go. He's never gonna go. The way we're gonna have to ride this 4 years.
Oh yeah.
Cause
But I hold on to this and I don't know why. I don't know why. The higher they rise, the sharper the knives. I feel like he's going to have a downfall that's going to be historic. And I don't know why. As the sirens go. I have a feeling.
that's a sign.
I have a feeling. And I don't know why.
Well, it needs to happen
It needs to happen.
sooner than later.
To Argentina in silently direct
Like a certain someone did.
I'm just wondering because
Argentina's just a beautiful place.
That would be
Whatever.
the dream. And then last thing I have on my list, which I don't know how you feel about this. Katy Perry and her husband divorced.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
I don't
care.
understand why it's such a big thing.
I kind of saw that happening. Katy Perry, she's been giving me the ick.
Thank you.
She's been giving
I
me
didn't
the
know how you were gonna go
and
with this.
I
and
was,
I'm like, ugh.
I was such a Katy Perry stan when she came onto the scene. When she was in her I Kissed a Girl era, I watched her in Warped Tour. I went to go see her performance Warped Tour. I think it was Warped Tour 08 or 09. I went to go see her perform. She was literally, you guys remember Gym Class Heroes?
Yeah.
She was right after Gym Class Heroes' performance. And I remember watching her in the side stage, just dancing and jamming and all that. And oh God, she just had such a good vibe about her. And now I feel like she's just, first of all, I feel like she's MAGA.
Whoa.
I do.
Whoa.
I do.
I feel like she got different after she dated and married Russell Brand.
Yeah.
Because
Russell.
Russell Brand
Yeah.
says it all.
One of the funniest stand-ups I've ever seen in my life. though.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
But Russell Brand. Okay?
Russell Brand.
Yeah. You know? And then Orlando Bloom is just...
And then she's weirdly giving icky divorced guy energy. She's giving icky divorced guy energy.
Orlando Bloom is devastatedly depressed. Devastatedly depressed. And Katie's like...
I got a Cybertruck. Thank you,
another
Elon.
divorce.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I don't know. I could care less about it.
Everybody's like, oh my God, this is the second time that she's gotten a divorce while she's on tour. She don't care about this divorce though.
She don't care.
That's the difference.
I don't think she
Everybody's
does.
trying to feel bad and all this stuff. She doesn't care about this divorce though.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I feel like anytime I've seen her in anything recently, she just comes off as fake. She's not genuine anymore. And I feel like that's what makes
I think
her
she's
so
very out of
different
touch.
before.
I do believe she's very out of touch.
She's trying to be something that she's not.
That
She's
she
trying
wasn't anymore. I
Right.
think that her rebrand failed her.
failed her miserably.
Because she, in the beginning, like I said, she was such a, like, for the girl. She was that alternative indie girl. She was like that weird, I'm going to wear a banana suit to the VMAs girl. Like,
Yep.
and then the rebrand just flopped Tina bestie.
Yep.
That's all I have for you guys. I do have a recommendation, but I'm going to we should take a break real quick.
Got a pump?
Kind of.
Can I hold it?
For sure. Okay. Ariana has a game for us.
I do, since we're all dressed up in pretty little dresses.
Yeah, this is our summer episode, so we figured summer sundresses.
Summer sundress.
Thailand is in the hottest sundress I feel like I've seen on a woman.
Yeah, no,
It's very Thailand core.
We feel pretty
I love it.
and girly.
She's in her feminine.
twirl.
Oh.
Yes. She's in her feminine.
girl.
Babes, it's giving. I love it. Where did you get it?
I got it at Ross.
Just for less.
Just for less. We love Ross.
I love Ross.
We love Ross.
Love Ross.
Are we not going to show off your dress? Because,
Oh.
baby, that's cute. Is that considered a baby doll dress?
I don't know.
I don't know what baby doll
I know the
dresses are.
print is what's it called? Gingham.
Gangman style?
It's a cute little gingham dress. I really
cute.
love it. We're also, none of us are wearing bras,
No.
which is the best ever.
It's a good feeling.
So if I'm leaking, just shut up about it. And I got it
And
on
if
Amazon.
she's leaking, why are you looking that hard?
Yeah. And I got it on Amazon. And it's on my Amazon store for, boop, you're bald.
Boop. We're not bald. And here comes Ariana in hers.
She's got the cutest little milkmaid dress.
She's giving flowy and hoey.
And Ariana, my tia gave that to you, right?
Yeah, my mom.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't necessarily know where it's from, but it's cute.
No idea, but my mom gave it to me.
It's cute.
Love it.
It's honestly cute.
Okay. Well, since, we're in the theme of summer, and because, I want this to be fun, and
Okay.
not all about the points. but
Okay.
it's about the points. So there are 5 trivia questions and 5 questions about you guys.
Okay.
So there's 10 in total.
Okay.
Super duper.
I will be keeping track because why not?
Okay.
Okay. First question. What month is National Ice Cream Month? You gotta have A, June, B, July, C, August. All right, let's see. Yo, this is ready?
Shut up.
Okay.
What?
Good, because I thought here's my mind with that one. I thought June is for the gays. Okay, because June is Pride Month.
Okay.
August, for some reason, mine goes hot dogs, so no. And August, for some reason, I also think watermelon. So July was my only other option.
So you think black?
No, but that's when the sandías are the best.
Wait, you don't think of July with hot dogs?
No.
4th of July, hot dog.
Oh, see, that does make sense now that you...
Yeah.
I think more ice cream. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because...
I mean, clearly it makes sense, and I also makes points. So, yeah.
Oh my God, is she going to win one this time?
Ty,
Oh,
you like the next one?
no. No.
Ty, you like the next question. This one doesn't count against you.
Okay.
Favorite ice cream?
Favorite ice cream? Oh. Okay.
Joyce, you're writing so much.
Well, I have to get the specific one.
The specific one. This marker is potent right now.
Okay.
I'm high.
Whoa.
Ben and Jerry's cheesecake, and also they have like a Pop-Tart topped flavor. That's amazing.
Mint chocolate chip.
That's a great choice.
That's amazing.
That's a great choice.
It's either that or honestly pralines and cream.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Girl, you're in your senora era.
Yes.
Whenever my mom sends us for ice cream, it's always pralines
Look.
and cream.
Ugh.
Have you guys ever had Java chip?
Ew, Ariana, shut up.
Okay.
Just stop talking.
Java chip.
So yummy. You know what? Okay, but
Why is she even in this?
I don't know.
Did she ask herself the question?
I didn't think this was applying to her.
Okay. I'm just
I just want to share, you know?
keep it to yourself.
Anyways, question 3. What does SPF stand for?
Oh,
A,
yeah, okay.
Sun protection
Oh.
feature. C, sun protection facet. Oh, wait. There's a B. Jump from A to C. I forgot B. You know what?
Why is your face? It kind of looks really wrong. Just let you know.
Wow.
You're like this. And I'm just over here like,
Girl.
Brandon's not here yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, so the actual C, sun protection factor.
Can you name them all again?
Okay.
A, sun protection feature. B, sun protection facet. C, sun protection factor.
Okay.
I'm going to say this because I don't know what that word is.
SPF. it's symbol.
No, I know what SPF, but
I'm going to say factor like fear factor.
Yo, this is right.
Ah!
why is she winning today?
I just thought of fear factor.
I thought faucet or faucet because I don't know what faucet means, so clearly that's it.
You know what? I would have chosen faucet too.
That's what I'm saying.
But factor,
But we love that.
yeah. Because the fear factor.
Such a good show. Before Joe Rogan got weird.
Oh, Joe Rogan got weird.
Like I said, Ty, the next one, it doesn't count, so you're good.
Okay.
What's your guys' favorite summer activity?
Oh. The thing is,
Favorite summer activity?
Okay, what's something you guys do that says only summer? Only during summer you do this.
I don't think I'm a summer girly. Oh, like, okay.
I'm not a summer girl.
Oh my god.
Give me a clue. Give me a clue.
Summer dresses.
Hold on, I got an answer.
Because honestly, the way I'm I'm going to stay and enjoy my AC type of person in the summer. Also, hot dogs. Yeah, hot dogs. Hot dogs are great. Are you a hot dog? Thailand, can you build me your cookout?
Summer dresses.
Can you build me your summer plate? Like
Wait,
cookout
hold on,
plate.
We're gonna get to that actually.
Oh, we are?
Ooh.
Oh, I love that. Okay. I
Hey, I'm
love
surprised
that.
that I drew this summer dress pretty nicely.
Bitch.
That I'd wear it.
I would wear that. That's kind of a baby doll. It's very much my style.
Is it?
I love that. I love the flare bottom.
If you're gonna copy off of her, you kind of have to make it a little bit different.
She did.
I did. I added a dress.
She drew a dress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not her coming for me.
I swear to God,
What are
she
the
swears.
three- What are the 3 zodiac signs that occur during summer?
Okay, gotcha.
A. Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius. B. Cancer, Aries, Virgo. C. Cancer, Leo, Virgo.
Was there ABC or ABCD?
ABC.
Okay. I like that you write them out.
But you guys are both right.
Yay!
It's about time.
This is cute. Because I know because Cancer starts some.
I only know
and then Leo's because
yeah.
Ariana's a Leo, and then Virgos because I have 3 siblings that are Virgos, and they're summer babies. So
I only know because August, Ariana, and Santana.
that's cunt though.
Only reasons.
Strategy.
Yeah. Only reasons.
Your guys' favorite vacation you've taken?
Ooh, easy.
Favorite spot you
Easy.
guys have taken?
Take me back. Take me back. Ooh, I think about this vacation and I could finish on my chair right now.
I put Half Moon Bay.
Oh, well, now I feel bad.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because here's the thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't go anywhere.
Oh, that's true.
I've been to Florida, I've been
Yeah.
to Washington, and I've been to California because I live here.
Yeah.
Other than that, Half Moon Bay was the best vacation.
Half Moon Bay was lit.
That was the best vacation
And
I've ever been on.
Horrible food, but lit.
Ariana
And-
got really red.
And that honestly was part of the decadence of that vacation.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, it was all about the bunk beds.
All about the bunk
It
beds.
was all about the bunk beds.
All right, and Cabo was mine. Oh, Cabo was a dream. I can't believe it's gonna be years since we've been to Cabo.
Even though we're going to be going to Jamaica when I turn 40.
This is true.
So that will be my best
Yeah.
vacation. 40.
40. I like it.
It's only 4 years.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Let's go.
Anyways, 7. When on the beach, looking at the horizon.
Okay.
My God, it's one.
How far can you see?
No. No.
My
A,
foot.
5 miles.
Mm-hmm.
B,
This is an actual multiple choice.
yeah. B, 12 miles. C, 3 miles.
Okay.
How far can you see out?
Excuse me?
Might be sure. You guys, you guys could have guessed A, B, C.
No.
But how?
But like who?
Because the eyes.
First of all, no.
Because whose eyes are we looking through?
No. No.
Because if it's our eyes, we're not seeing none of that.
Oh no. No.
So my
Scratched her cornea.
And I-
feet.
and I scratched my
you
cornea.
scratched your cornea.
And because of sand.
because of sand.
Because
So
of
why
sand.
are we on the beach right now?
Thank you right now.
You're
Thank
rude.
You right now.
You're very inconsiderate.
First of all, I'm
oh my
trauma.
God,
Okay.
the trauma of it all.
She don't care
She don't care
at all.
at all.
C, 3 miles. The human eye can see.
Nobody asked you.
Okay. Which U.S. state has the average hottest temperature?
Fuck Texas,
A,
Sacramento.
Florida.
Arizona.
B, Texas. C, California.
I'm sorry, what?
Say that one more time, then.
A, Florida. B, Texas.
It's gotta be
C,
Texas.
California.
It sure in the fuck ain't us, and it's not Florida. If it's not Arizona, it has to be Texas, because Arizona the other day was literally 122.
Wrong. It is Florida.
Who the fuck?
Oh, ill. See, this is why I could never live there.
It's because Florida gets humid.
Oh,
So
God,
it's
it sure
humid
does.
heat.
Sure does, Mary.
What's the highest temperature Florida's gotten to? Because baby, you're beating 122?
Baby, it's a wet, gross,
Ugh.
disgusting. No, thank you.
Okay. What is your favorite summer meal?
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited about this. All right. So, hold up. If I'm building my plate, if I'm building my plate and are we doing like a cookout outside?
Yeah, like a regular barbecue.
Gracias.
Not all your regular barbecue.
So-
everything.
So like a carne asada.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
So, okay. So I'm doing 2 hot dogs off the bat.
Okay.
2 hot dogs off the bat. I want them grilled onions on them. I want a piece of carne asada. A piece of carne asada. I want one of them cebollines, the grilled ones, with the grilled jalapenos. I want some beans and some pico de gallo. And then I'm going to make myself another plate. I'm going to have some barbecue ribs on that plate. And then a watermelon. And then boom, boom. And that right there, that is my summer meal. Ooh, 2 Capri Suns. Because fuck them kids.
What flavor?
Ooh, strawberry kiwi, 1. And then fruit punch for the other. Boom.
Love it.
That
Boom.
sounds so good.
2 plates.
I would definitely agree on that plate if I was at that cookout.
Okay.
My mind, of course,
Okay.
went to a cookout.
Okay.
Okay,
Gotcha.
a different kind of cookout.
So not a carne asada.
No.
Okay, cool.
We're right.
Gotcha.
Us. I'm doing 2 hot dogs.
Always.
Because you have to do
You
2 hot
gotta
dogs.
do 2 hot dogs.
I'm getting at least 2 ribs. I'm getting some beans. I'm getting some potato salad.
Ooh.
I'm getting 2 things of cornbread because don't just try and give me 1.
Okay.
Okay?
I like
Make
that.
enough so that everybody can at least have 2.
For sure.
Please. So I'm taking my 2 pieces of cornbread.
Yeah.
Corn is my jam. So give me my corn. Honestly, I gotta take a piece of chicken too, though. Because you have to have chicken.
Barbecue chicken?
Yeah, you
Love
have
that. Love that.
I believe that's my plate.
yeah.
I believe that's my plate. Because it's super full right
So
now.
what are you drinking?
I'm actually, no, okay. I'm gonna take some Capri Sun.
Okay.
Because clearly we got those on deck.
And fuck them kids.
And fuck them kids, because Santana, give me your shit.
Yeah, bye.
Run me
I'll
that.
push a
Go
kid
drink
out.
some water.
I'll push a kid
if you
so
don't go
hard
drink out
the
that
way.
hose, please.
I'll
and
push a
thank
kid
you.
out that way. Yeah.
So yeah, so it's the Capri Suns, and if it's not the Capri Suns, I don't know, you better have like a sparkling water there or something.
Oh, like a crisp LaCroix.
Yeah.
What flavor? That guayaba one. That guayaba one.
That's a good one. The Papino one.
Oh my God, the
Yeah.
Pepino blackberry one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Fucking it up.
and then I left something out because if I'm going all out, which I only do this twice a year, and you guys know that, I'm snacking all day.
All day.
I'm snacking all day on a bag of hot Cheetos.
All day.
All day. That's my that's
Tear
my
up-
chip.
tear up my stomach,
And
I
if
don't
it's
care.
and if it's not the flaming hot Cheetos, it's the flaming hot Funyuns. Cause girl.
Oh, I have another hot take.
Okay.
I don't like them.
You don't like flaming hot Funyuns?
Okay, first of all, I've never even tried them because I'm scared they're gonna taste like Funyun with the hot Cheeto powder.
Can I
and
tell you
it's
something real
not
quick?
Please tell me it doesn't have the Funyun taste.
They taste exactly like what you're thinking. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It is so good though.
But they're fire.
No.
Mary, they're fire.
I'm gonna have to try it because again, I've never tried it because
Yeah.
in my head, gross.
Yeah. Ariana, what's your plate?
Mine.
That's enough.
Anyways,
She was so excited. She goes, mine.
I was so excited. I was so excited to share. Not anymore. You don't get to know my summer plate. Anyway,
Because we don't care. Okay, I'm sorry.
You were saying.
so much. Oh my god.
Okay, you were saying.
Show this to your son if you get this wrong.
Oh.
Oh.
What is the largest species of shark?
Ooh.
A. Great white shark. B. Whale shark. C. I put 2 B's. C. Lemon shark.
What's a lemon shark?
A shark that breaks down a bunch.
It's definitely B. Yeah. Definitely B.
Yeah.
I only know that because, man, whale sharks are my jam.
They're beautiful.
I love
they're
those
little,
things.
They have polka dots. They're cunty.
Yeah.
They're cunty.
And they're so nice.
I love them.
Baby, you can swim with them.
Is this
and
all?
be just fine.
Is this all?
Yeah, that was it.
That was it? Cool.
The winner is Yois
Boop, boop, boop.
with 4.
Do I have to
With
try?
4?
With 4. Ty, you want to know how many you won?
1. Oh, shit, I got 2.
Oh, that's kind
That's good.
yeah.
That's not good.
Yois, this is
D's
the
get
first
degrees.
trivia you've won.
For real?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's saying something.
And I don't even like summer.
And you lost to her. So what's that saying?
I'm smarter than a 5th grader. That's what it's saying. Okay?
And I'm not.
Wait. Yeah. Stupid.
I need to be more competitive.
I think you did great today.
Thank you so much. I think that you are somebody who's near me.
Is somebody who's near me?
I have a recommendation, Mary. I want to talk about these so bad. Shout out to Lindsay. She's the creator of the Milky Bar. And she sent these to me, but I also did buy some myself because I'm obsessed with them. So these are, I want you to open them up, Ty, because you're also a mother who has breastfed.
I am.
These are made to nurse babies. Look how cute they are.
This is cute.
Look how there's no clips involved.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want you to do something that is so detrimental to us moms. Not only can you unbutton that, no, don't unbutton yours. Pull it down like if a baby was pulling down on it. Look at that stretch.
The stretchy of it
Yes, yes, yes. They're so
They're really
soft.
soft.
And I could wear this like if it a crop top.
all. I was going to say, just
This
a
is-
shirt.
Yeah, so they're called
We're going
Alley
out.
bras. I love the packaging. It literally says, I'm so fucking tired because, yeah, as a nursing mom, yeah, you are. And also, you're very thirsty all the time.
All the time.
But the tired is like the biggest one, okay? Also,
This feels so good.
isn't it amazing? Also, you can wear them as actual just bras, like
I was going to say,
undershirts.
I'm not even breastfeeding,
Yeah.
and I want this.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're ingenious. They have tank tops that are also really good. But the Alley bras, I'm literally obsessed. This is all I wear to breastfeed now. I wear them at night, and Brandon is literally like, "Aren't you gonna put on your nursing bra?" And I'm like, "No, this is it, babes. Like this is it." They're amazing. I love them. I highly recommend them. Go check out the Little Milky Bar, a female-owned brand. It's a small business. Please check them out. They're amazing. I love them. Yes.
Are they supportive? Do they support the girls?
They support the girls, and they support the girls,
That's a good question.
and they support the girls, and they
Double entendre. Is
Yeah.
that what that means?
100%. They're for the girls,
Thanks.
and I just love them. So
Thanks.
yeah, that's my recommendation.
My recommendation is season 4 of The Bear is out.
And then we're gonna talk about that next episode.
And I think you should go watch The Bear because
It is
not only for Jeremy Allen White,
oof,
not only
oof.
for him,
Yeah,
but it's a good show.
it's a great show.
It's
If
a
you
great
guys-
series.
If you guys want to know what Thailand and I are like off camera, just look at the facts, and that's literally us. That's literally us. Am I wrong?
In a nutshell.
Like in a nutshell.
Like completely.
Yeah. And the way that they talk about Jeremy Allen White's character, it's Gabby.
It's Gabby.
It's Gabby, which we're going to see later.
I'm so excited to see Gabby.
Yeah. Okay, so we should end this episode.
Because I've missed my big booty queen.
Big booty queen.
Big booty. Big booty Judy.
And she's going to bring big baby Terrell.
Little
I'm so
baby
excited.
Terrell.
I'm going to end the episode.
Bye.
Bye.